We did. We bought it about when they started paying dividends. We still believe in the Apple story. I think the valuation is cheap. We have added to our position earlier this year. We still believe the second half, it's a product cycle story now, and we think you're going to have a nice product cycle in the second half of the year.
You also have in your top 10 Qualcomm and Agilent. So
yes.
This is part of the outsized growth theme and potentially higher dividends down the line?
Definitely. Both Agilent, for example, has spent the last few years cleaning up its business and spinning off some non-performing assets. Last year initiated a dividend for the first time, and this year they increased the dividend and actually just announced a share buyback as well, so they're becoming much more shareholder friendly.
You also hold some retailers in the top 10, which I found interesting. Walgreens, Dick's Sporting Goods, the other one. What is it about those two names that are attractive to you in the retail space, which can be a tough space, quite honestly?
Yes. Well, I think with Walgreens, what we liked about Walgreens is, especially for 2013, you're up against easy comparisons, because last year they had a dispute with Express Scripts, which hurts their monthly sales comparisons. This year, you anniversary that, and they also last year made an acquisition of a company called Boots over in the UK, which they should start to recognize synergies this year from that acquisition. And earlier this year, they signed a deal with AmerisourceBergen for a distribution agreement on some of their generic and branded drugs.
And Dick's Sporting Goods?
And Dick's Sporting Goods is much more the growth retailer that we have in there. We like Dick's Sporting Goods because right now, athletic apparel is what we're in the strength of the apparel cycle. And for this point, we like Nike, we like Adidas, and the best way to play the overall theme is with Dick's Sporting Goods, which is one of the few national sports apparel retailers.